We are back with another video. So, I haven't done my backup UPS stuff in a while, so I just have to unplug it for like 10 minutes again, let it discharge a little. It's whatever my hard drive to get unplugged. Now I just have to let that sit for 10 minutes. But yeah, I just want to make sure it's going to run properly. Oh my god, that's going to get annoying. But, so yeah. My internet was down like at 2:30 and got back up at like 8:30, which it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's not much for the battery life, but it's always better than nothing. I mean, an hour and 35 minutes isn't too bad for a basic APC backup UPS. Yet again, how much load am I putting on it? 113 volts, yeah, 0. And then 16 watts. That's decent. So if I go out is 113 volts. In is pretty much 0 volts because I unplugged it. Like I said, load 16 watts, 16 or 17, which isn't too bad, but and the load's only 2%. Out is 60 hertz. Shut up. It has, knock on wood, it hasn't. Well, it's gone during the July or whatever. It did go out once, but it actually kept the internet on. It actually did. Should go down 1%. So, yeah, I hate to be doing it for 10 minutes, but if you guys are really that interested, I mean, seriously. Actually, no, I think I'll just plug it back in around like maybe like 5 minutes or something. Probably just do it that. But I'm definitely, no, a generator is way too much. Well, the monthly was on Friday, but I forgot about it. Wow, even better. Wow, this thing is actually doing pretty well. Way more battery life than what it anticipated. Seriously. That is actually not bad. Never thought backup UPSs would have so much battery in them. But, as long as you don't put so much load on it. That's a good thing. When you don't put so much load on it, it would usually last a lot. Let me just I don't know what it's echoing off, but alright. It's 5 minutes now. No, I'll keep it going until 10 because I always like to leave it unplugged until 10 minutes. I can at least get the battery a little discharged. I think eventually I might have to replace it. I just don't know when that will be. But yeah, this is a stupid video, but yet at least my internet's back up and running, so god damn, that was sketchy this morning. Very sketchy. There we go. Now, there we go. I usually only leave it unplugged for 5 minutes, but for another 4 minutes. Then I'll connect power and then call the video there. And yet my stupid router box. Like I said, I usually don't leave it unplugged like this for this long. This is actually really running well. I'm generally surprised. Probably overheating my phone as I speak, but this is generally surprising. Because maybe I'm prolonging battery life when I unplug it for a little bit and plug it back in. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna freaking mute that. Probably because my router doesn't take that much power. I mean, I bet it does when it's trying to fire back up, but alright, 2 more minutes before we call the video. I'll have to pick it up in a second. But yeah, what? This is insane! How? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it there. But definitely a good monthly test of my UPS. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will plug it back in real quick. And then we will be good. Okay, plugging it back in. And we are back on load. Thank you all so much for watching.